So we're talking about guns, and
Can you give some context?
Patty was. I mean,
Taylor.
You were asking Taylor if he could take a gun apart right now.
Yeah, and he said yes. No, he said I know how to use a gun. I think could you remove the clip from a gun? He was like easily. He's like with ease.
And you've never held a gun before.
I've never held a real gun in my life.
I have. So Andy and I went to a gun range here in LA. We went to a gun range, but when I was doing Death Drop in the UK, and we had an actual like the weight was a revolver, the one with a long barrel.
A revolver is the one that goes.
Yeah, it was that. And then the scene, my character goes crazy at the end, and she's a really bad guy. And then so in one of the days, I was like really in the scene. I was like really like the things. So I took the gun and I was like, "Why do you think I'm crazy, bitch?" And I just start bleeding, blood pouring down my face. Well, because my head.
That's why they thought you were crazy.
I had my hat on, and I was like, my head feels weird. And then I was like doing the scene, and someone goes, "Oh my God." And I was like, what? And like, girl, I touched my head and blood was streaming on my face. I don't think Patty was in rehearsal, but he had to come get, or whatever it was. It was crazy. I really went wild.
During the Madonna tour, I had those very long twin.
When you were the clown.
Yes. And they are basically real guns minus one or two things. And they're so realistic that you actually can't travel internationally with them. So if you saw me in Europe, I had these 3D printed guns with wood on the end.
Mm-hmm.
And if you saw me in America, I had these like basically real guns.
Well, New York City has a gun law. If you
can't make a fake gun look real or a real gun look fake.
Right. So that's why you see a lot of fake guns or ones that's supposed to be realistic. They have the whole thing, but the tip would be like an orange thing on the tip. Yeah.
But you can't paint that orange tip black. That's illegal. Right.
So is it only New York that has this law?
I don't know.
I just know because I live there.
I don't think Texas has any gun laws. They're like, you can any age, any height, anything, any gun. You want a rocket launcher? Have one. A kindergartner wants a grenade? Have one.
Well, you know, that's when you see those pictures of those like families who like, you know, they hunt and stuff and they have like just a fucking artillery of like 50 guns. Like, what the fuck do you need 50 guns for?
You want a gun?
I would. Well, that's because everyone around me has a gun. So like,
I feel like when I mentioned that everyone in your neighborhood has a gun, you act like I was crazy.
No, but I've said it before.
I was like, bitch, you live. I was like, all your neighbors have guns, and you were like.
But I've said that before.
But when I said you act like I was crazy.
No, I didn't. I said the people on either side of me and across the street, they all have guns. When we had that person.
So you trying to get guns to protect yourself from them?
No, but like I'm like, if shit goes down, Andy and I just everybody got guns. We just sitting there looking like.
Yeah, I don't think more guns is gonna make it. But I don't think that if everyone having a gun is gonna make the situation better.
Well, I would feel safer if everyone around me has a gun and me and shit goes down. Me and Andy just sitting there like, guys, we're sorry.
Can I just say, I think that's a really bad take. And I think that's base idea being like, a good guy with a gun can stop a bad guy with a gun. That's like saying, give the teachers guns. No. Every teacher just needs a gun.
Just to be very clear, I think we should get rid of. I think everyone should get rid of their guns. We're in a world where they're gonna have them on us, bitch. What?
I just don't think that the answer. Like, so if the people, do you trust your neighbors on both sides?
Yeah. I mean,
the one across the street.
I trust the one on one side across the street. The other one on the other side, I don't not trust them, but I'm in community and I chat with the other ones.
So they've probably had guns longer than you.
Yeah, for sure.
They probably know what they're doing. So what is your, no shade, what's your inexperienced ass gonna do with this gun? Like, these two, they have this gun, they probably have taken gun safety courses, and you're just sitting here, you're like, well, now I just got one.
Yeah, you think, I want to go to a thing to learn how to shoot it and do, because
they have more experience than you.
Yeah, but it's saying, but I would still like to go and get the experience of like going to a gun range, know how to shoot, know how to load, all the things. I wouldn't just go to the store and get a gun and come home and put it in like, okay, I have a gun now.
No, sure, but I just don't think everyone having a gun is gonna make it better. Just be like, well, now I got a gun too.
I don't think it makes anything better. It will make me feel better.
But I don't think it's actually gonna make you safer though.
I didn't say safe. I said feel better. You know what? My feeling is very valid here.
More important than your safety?
Yeah, my feeling. I need to feel safe.
But you have to be safe too.
But in what world am I gonna be having to shoot out with my neighbors?
Girl, it's 2025. Bitch, we about to have the Civil War. Are you ready for the Civil War?
You know, Andy is really on this. He wants to start a bug out bag, which I think is not
a bug out bag?
Yeah. So like in case whatever happens, the grid is crushed and there's a biochemical whatever, We have a bug out bag
Okay.
with enough meals.
Thank you. So you got to say what you just keep saying bug out bag.
Yeah, so it has like, solar chargers, enough meals for a year. So some things that a bug out bag should have: portable water filtration system, collapsible water bottle, portable stove, a fire starter, waterproof matches, multi-utensil like a spork.
I don't want to live like that.
I mean, in a world like if shit goes down, sunscreen, N95 masks. Remember when the N95 masks were really kind?
I have so
you and Jacob and Camion
N95
took
masks.
all of mine.
No, we did not.
Yes, when it was the smoke thing, when it was the fires in LA in January, y'all stayed at my place. I'll tell you to get in the drag garage. Y'all cleared me out. Y'all cleared me out of my N95 mask.
And we do it again.
I was like, yeah, just go in the garage and get the N95 mask. Which I came back, the box was sitting on the thing empty.
Do you want us to Venmo you $5 to
$5,
cover that?
honey. Those are a black cunt N95 mask. I need $25.
You're never getting your money back. You're never going to get that money back.
Bitch, I would take $25 worth of shit in here.
I dare you.
I will.
I dare you.
I still got that pillow at my house.
I dare you.
Still got the pillow.
And and how? What was that thing you looked around your house?
Today,
You don't even know what I have from your house.
You have nothing of mine.
You have no clue.
Except those dresses that you stole.
I don't know what those dusty, crusty, raggedy ass dresses. No shade, Godoy.
What is a condensed soap?
I'm assuming it is. Wait. I'm assuming it's like concentrated soap, maybe, or maybe like it's like a bar of soap, but they smush it down so it lasts longer. I'm assuming
Condensed soap.
yeah, it's like concentrated soap, I reckon.
Huh. Interesting. Anyway.
I don't want to live this way. I got to be honest. Like, if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'm done. I'm not
That's
fighting.
fair.
I'm not gonna try to live through it. If the Titanic is going down, I'm just jumping in the water.
So in fight or flight, you're neither.
Neither.
You're die.
If it depends on what it is. Like, if it's like, let's say I'm in a school shooter situation, I'm gonna run for safety. But if like the world, it's like this is life now. Maybe Titanic. I'm like, I would try to live through Titanic. I'm like, I could probably get on the other side of this. But if like the grid is shut down and for the next 40 years we're all living in some weird dystopian future, I don't want to live in that world.
I don't think anyone wants to live like that, but the fact of the matter is it will be your reality.
No, but I will choose
to just die.
Yes.
I think you're saying that now. I think so you would just stay in your house, let the zombies come and eat you and just go.
Oh, if there are zombies, when I tell you, I wouldn't even run.
And do you know what you would need?
What? No, I wouldn't. Girl, eat me. I'm not fighting zombies.
I'm fighting for my life.
I'm not, because what do you, here's the thing. Let's say you fight for 3 years.
I get 3 more years of life.
3 years of struggle.
So that is part of the human condition. We're all struggling a little bit.
Not like that.
I know, but
that's a whole different form of struggling.
It's the human condition, girl.
No, I can't. Yo, I can't. It's the idea of it is stressing me out so much. Think about fucking...
Girl, we
what's that movie with Will Smith?
I Am Legend.
Baby, I can't live like that.
I mean, that was a crazy
What
movie.
about Mad Max?
What's Mad Max?
No, I don't want to live like that. They spray the stuff in their face?
Charlize Theron?
And the desert
no,
world?
No, I can't live like that.
What about 28 Days? Not 28 Days. The one with Jake Gyllenhaal when they had that crazy storm in Manhattan.
None of these.
Okay, Snowpiercer.
I've never seen Snowpiercer.
They're all in a giant train, and each train car is a different class. So the poor people in the back, and then all the rich people in the front. And you have to work your way up.
Oh, I can work my way up. Oh, I can use my influence.
But
baby,
everyone in humanity is on this one train.
Oh, baby, I'll be the mayor by the end.
Oh, the day after tomorrow, when it's like that big cyclone comes and it like freezes Manhattan.
Yeah.
Is there a way to get off Manhattan and then eventually get to some place nice? Or is this just life? Or is this just life now?
I don't remember how the movie. No. It eventually it will melt. It's a freak weather accident.
How long is it going to be like this?
I mean, water. I would say, let's say 5 years.
Like, let's think about the movie with Lupita Nyong'o.
The Quiet Place.
Oh, Quiet Place.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
I know you got to be.
I can't because this is for
what I take me to.
This is forever.
Okay,
no, it's not
Bird
forever.
Box.
What?
Bird Box. You just got to wear a blindfold.
Oh, I could do the blindfold. I could not look.
Well, you definitely couldn't do a quiet place, nigga. You won't shut the fuck up.
I don't want to do a quiet place.
You're dying immediately.
I'm gonna be out there singing, baby. Where the hell is my husband? I'm gonna go down and sing a song I'm like,
you're dead.
I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a double ring, and then have them motherfuckers come and get me because it's.
Well, go do it over there. Go do it outside. Don't do it in here.
Don't tell me where I can fucking sing.
No, because you're gonna kill all of us in here because you can't shut the fuck up. That's crazy. So now we're all collateral damage because you can't shut the fuck up.
You should have been around me.
That's crazy. I know.
I can't, Monét. You would live like that?
Okay, Hunger Games.
Oh,
Ooh.
I would thrive. You can because I would. I'm telling you right now. In a world where there's like a class system, I'm making it to the top. But if it's a world where like everyone has to be quiet and you just gotta shut the fuck up and like the alien's gonna kill you, I'm not gonna make it. But if there's a way to gain influence and live in the capital, I'm gonna become the host of the show. Primrose Everdeen. I will become that guy.
That's crazy.
Easy.
No, not your black ass.
Oh, easy.
There's nobody in the Capitol that was black.
Lenny Kravitz.
I don't remember the movie.
Obviously.
What was he? The mayor?
He was the designer.
He was our stylist.
He was their stylist.
Got it.
So there were black people in the Capitol.
So Rob would do it. Taylor would be there, not you.
No, I would certainly be able to. Let me tell you right now. I wouldn't necessarily be a stylist, but
you're colorblind.
There are colorblind.
What are you styling?
There are colorblind stylists.
Not in the Capitol.
You don't know. You didn't even remember there were black people. So now you remember. Now you know everyone's abilities.
Okay, we're gonna do the Hunger Games district generator and find out where you are.
Okay, this is Bob's district.
Bob, you are in District 11, agriculture.
You don't even like.
Oh,
you don't,
easy.
That's second to last.
Oh, but listen, but in this place, I'm going to be that girl. I'm probably farming like
soy. Rue, Rue, the little girl.
Wait, what am I?
You know the little girl who dies, and
Yeah.
she's from District 11.
Okay, I could be in that.
What district am I?
Monét, you are District 4, fishing.
Fish.
Finnick O'Dare.
Honey, fish. Your girl is fish, honey. Yes, District 4. That's good, right?
Yeah, that's where Finn. Do you know the guy with the spear? Oh, you haven't seen them. He's from District 4.
Something that
Oh, wow.
happened
And it's
once.
nice in District 4 over here.
I'm gonna tell you something that happened one time when I was younger,
What?
and I want to tell me how you would react to this.
Uh-huh.
When do I have time? Do I have time for the break for tell the story?
You got 3 minutes. But you take a break in the middle of the story.
Okay, when I was younger, like 19 or 18 years old, I worked at Ruby Tuesday.
30 years ago. Okay.
Not 30 years ago.
How many years ago was
20
it?
something.
Okay.
No. 18. It was 21 years ago, actually.
Damn.
21 years ago, I worked at Ruby Tuesday in Columbus, Georgia.
Uh-huh.
And I've always been good at I'm telling you right now, y'all, no matter what point in my life, I've always been very good at saving money.
Mm-hmm.
Always been good at saving money. So my rent was like $200 a month to live in this guest house.
Oh, wow.
And I would make that in like 2 shifts at Ruby Tuesday. Maybe 3, maybe. And I would do this thing during Christmas where I would take like 50% of my pay and I would put it in this thermos and I would hide the thermos in the manager's office. And the manager knew I was hiding it in there. I was 18. Okay. So I would sit down with the manager at the end of the shift and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm saving. I was like, I always give too much information away. I'm like, I'm saving my money. So I'm like, put this in there. And I was like, we're hiding this cup. Me and my manager are hiding my money cup. I ended up saving like $600, $700, and I'm ready to like go turn it out for Christmas. Baby, the day before, like maybe a few days before Christmas, I'm checking out with my manager. My manager's holding my thermos with all of my money in it. Like holding my Ruby Tuesday thermos.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, I have kids, and Christmas is real tough. And funds are low, and my wife works here, and I can't afford gifts for my kids. And you're 18 years old, you're a college student, but he's like holding my money.
That's crazy.
And he's my boss. And he's like, I would like for you to give me your money.
That's crazy.
And I was like, well, he was like, well, do you need it? I was like, no, I don't need it. But I remember thinking, it is my money. But I've also never been super greedy. And I gave him my money. And I was thinking about it today on the way to work. I was telling Jake, I was like, I gave that man my fucking money, and like, I want my money back.
Now you want the money back?
Yes, I want my money back.
Is this man still alive?
Probably. I mean, he was probably at the time maybe like, he was younger than I am now. He's probably either late 20s or maybe early 30s. And this was 21 years ago. So he's probably in his 50s or maybe 60s now.
What's his name? Ask him.
I don't remember his name. I only remember one of my manager's names. Her name was Sandy. And Sandy was that bitch. Sandy was honestly a really smart lady. So we all thought Sandy was a lesbian. Because she let us believe she was a lesbian. Because she said in the workspace, people respect lesbians more than they respect straight women. So she just let us believe.
I think that's very true.
So she was like, I don't care what she goes. And then she also, I'll tell you more about Sandy when we get back. Because Sandy was kind of a brilliant manager.
Yeah.
And I do want you guys to know, if you would like to not experience that ad you just experienced, you don't have to. You can join our Patreon. Oh, yeah. You will never, ever get an ad.
Yeah.
Not even once.
Yeah. Wait, back to what you said about the lesbians and straight people, women. I agree. I definitely respect, but I think it's because they're queer and I'm queer. I think straight people respect lesbians more than straight women too.
It's because of their masculinity.
Yeah.
So this is why we thought she was lesbian. First of all, Sandy only wore men's clothing. Sandy was also about 5'11". She had bangs, long blonde hair, but it was kind of a little fried.
Damn.
She never wore makeup. She had a pretty deep voice, and she literally only wore men's clothes. Never wore women's clothes, ever. Mm-hmm. So when Sandy's husband and children showed up, we were like, who the fuck is this? This your brother and his kids?
This is at Ruby Tuesdays?
Yeah. And she's like, this is my husband. And she pulled me to the back. She was like, I'm not actually gay. She was like, I just let everyone think I'm gay because they respect me more. They think I'm a lesbian.
Wow. And you were out at this time, so she like confided in you.
Yeah. She confided that she was straight.
Yeah, to you.
Yes,
but she didn't. But
she went in
opposite. Like
yeah, she went in the closet. I guess I don't even know how to say it.
Interesting.
And then she also would do this thing where she would be like, she was kind of a manipulative manager, but she actually was really smart. She would do this thing where she would call and she'd be like, she was the general manager. I'm coming to the restaurant. She called the manager, but I'm coming to a restaurant. So anyone who works in a restaurant knows when the manager comes, everyone kind of just straightens up. You just do more.
Yeah.
She would never come.
Ooh. I mean, it's not smart. It's just
I mean, it's kind of British. She'd be like, I'm headed over. Or she would pop up and you wouldn't expect her to be there. So then you start straightening up and then she would sneak out and you would never know she left. So you would still think she was there. So she'd be like, I'm going to go to the office and like do some work and watch on the cameras. And you would think she'd be there for like an extra 4 hours before you realize she has been gone for like 3-4 hours.
When you had a regular job and you had your day off, if your manager called you to come in, would you go in?
Yeah, for sure.
Like every time.
I mean, in college, yeah, because I wanted money. So if I was a waiter, I picked up every shift. Yeah, if anyone had if there was an opportunity for me to make some extra money as a waiter, I was the one. I was like, always call me.
Oh yeah, I would always go in.
Always. I promise you. I mean, I didn't get priority because when I worked at Ruby Tuesday, I worked with like a lot of pregnant women. Like a lot. I remember on Sundays specifically, I was the only person working besides the bartender who wasn't pregnant front of house.
How pregnant?
Yeah, like belly out here pregnant?
So
you just knew they were pregnant.
There was a girl named Theresia.
Uh-huh.
Theresia was the host and she was not showing pregnant. There was Nikki, whose birthday is 9/11. I remember that specifically. And she was like the most pregnant. Like she was like, I remember her carrying these 2 big buckets of ice with this gigantic belly. She was like a hardcore like
Christian.
No, just like a dark-haired, rednecky,
okay,
like, but not like a racist redneck, kind of like one of those Southern white women who's like
a wigger.
No, I can't. I'm trying to describe it. She's like, she wasn't like, get off my porch, but she was just like one of those mama bear types.
Mama, that's the lady from Toddlers and Tiaras.
No, Mama Bear's like, she just like, if you touch her daughter, she will beat you up.
Got it.
Like she would, like I could tell that if she...
Oh, the lady from The Blind Side?
If she got into a physical altercation with another white mom, she would beat her ass.
Have you seen the?
And then there was a woman who was about 5 months pregnant. So it was me and 3 pregnant women.
Have you seen the pregnant challenge on TikTok? We should do
The pregnant
this.
challenge?
Well, not pregnant challenge. I guess it's a challenge. What it is guys married to women who are having children. They take a watermelon, like because when the women are like their last month or whatever it is, they take a watermelon. You saran wrap it to your belly, and you have to like go through your day to see how it feels to be pregnant. I'm like I guess that seems. Like, she's like, all the little things you think that you can do, like just bending down to pick up a thing on the floor, sleeping, whatever. It's all really hard. We should do it.
That's also, I mean, I'm obviously never been pregnant, but I would imagine the bulk of the belly is probably the least of the uncomfortable things about being pregnant.
Yeah. But it is a
they
major...
should also do that, and then you also have to take medicine to make you nauseous in the morning. And you also have to like, I don't know, apparently there's like asshole pain sometimes.
Really? From shitting?
No, like your asshole just starts hurting. Like apparently if you're pregnant, out of nowhere, your asshole just like, woo!
So the other day I was on Twitter and I stumbled onto rosebud porn. Have you seen rosebud porn?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Glad we had this chat.
It's so like...
But you're the one who's into fisting.
I'm not into fisting.
You have a whole fucking special called Fist of Glory.
Yeah, but I'm not into fist.
And you were like, pow!
I talk about one time I fisted a guy.
And you were saying it with zeal and vigor. You weren't like, I was grossed out. You were like, I was like, pop,
I was not
pop,
grossed
pop.
out by it, but that's different than rosebud porn. Rosebud porn, like a lot of the asshole is just out of the body. And it's like, the one I saw, it was like a good like 5 inches out. I'm like, how do you get it back in?
You just gotta shove it back in.
Have you done this to someone before?
No.
Have you ever engaged in this at all?
No.
Got it. Do you like rosebud porn?
No, not really, no.
Have you
Actually, no, not at all.
So you've never jerked off to it?
No.
Would you?
Probably not, no. There's this thing, and I'm trying to remember what the name of it is, but there is a sexual...
Oh, sorry, I said it to say, because sometimes I think pregnant women get from like using the bathroom and trying to like get it out, they can give themselves like little rosebuds.
Got it. Like, okay, got it.
Yeah. That's
so there is a thing where people are attracted to innards.
Like into like the rose, like seeing the innards. Is it seeing the innards out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just seeing the innards at all. I mean, the only way you can see them is if they're out.
Yeah.
Or if you cut someone open.
Yeah.
So this can also...
I think Dahmer had that kink.
There we go. You're picking up. So Jeffrey Dahmer liked the wetness and the gooiness of intestines, stomachs.
Can we stop for a second? I just need a second. Continue.
So I think that I'm not saying to anyone in that community, I'm not saying that you are
Jeffrey Dahmer
serial killers.
Jesus Christ.
But what I'm saying is there's something there. And I'm not a kink. I would never kink shame. I would say no kink shaming unless your kink is
shaming.
Kink shaming, exactly. Yeah.
Is that someone's kink to shame kinks?
I don't know. It's a bit, Monét.
Oh,
but if you're,
I mean, in the word,
no, shaming people is.
I know shame, but is kink shaming a kink, like specifically? I'm sure there is to someone.
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of the shame kink.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like you shame someone. I mean, do you think you'd be more interested in shaming someone or being shamed?
It depends.
You dirty little slut. Does that do anything for you?
No. But if I'm down
You're a dirty little slut saying that. Would that do anything for you?
No.
Oh, well then maybe you're not into it.
But if I'm sucking your dick, I don't want you to shame me. I want you to like, I want to hear, but I guess that's not shaming then. Because I want to hear like, bitch, you fucking sucking that dick.
You have a praise kink.
Oh yeah, I love being praised.
You like to be praised
but not really.
For doing a good job.
Specifically for sex. Well, like, for example, like when...
Yes, Monét.
But for example,
I don't think the praise kink goes into like, wow, you really built that shelf.
It can.
Baby, you cooked them protein chips.
It can for someone.
Yeah, it can. But I'm talking about sex.
Okay, yeah. But yeah.
Wow, baby, you really assembled that IKEA furniture.
I'm sure that's really hot to someone. When's the last time you assembled an IKEA furniture? My lamp I brought in my last apartment.
The last time I assembled something from IKEA was probably maybe a month ago. A month and a half ago.
No, really good at anything you can do.
Me and Tao assembled a.
So Tao did it.
No, we did it together.
Tao did. Tao, did you? Tao, who did it? You or Bob?
We did it together.
He just said
he did not say that. We assembled, and then we also assembled something that wasn't from IKEA, but it was like this shoe rack.
Yeah, I will wait till I get a bunch of those and I'll call a TaskRabbit.
I will say there is one dresser in our closet, and it's the first thing we got from IKEA to assemble. And then we went back and got other stuff, and we've assembled everything except this one dress that's just been sitting in the closet.
Why haven't you assembled it?
I honestly don't know why. I think it's because it's in the closet. And the other ones were like in the middle of the floor. It's like, well, we got to put this together. But the other one's like, it's, out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
Outside of mind is very much a thing.
So where are you putting the clothes that you brought the dresser for?
On hangers. In the closet.
Got it. So the box is just in the closet.
The whole dresser is in 3 boxes in the closet.
Right, just sit in the closet. How big is this closet?
It's not very big.
Got it.
It's like a small coat closet.
We also have 18 places to put your clothes.
I do not have 18 places.
1, 2, 3. 3. That's a lot of places for clothes.
It's a lot. You're 15 off.
What?
15 off from 18. 15 off.
I'm 18. What?
You said 18 places.
Oh, got it. Hilarious. Anyway, so
that wasn't me being. You're the one trying to make the joke. You got 18 places to put your clothes.
It wasn't a joke. It's a statement. It's saying that you have a lot of places.
False.
You have a lot of places for clothes, and you're placing. Well, that's not true. It's not a place anymore. Never mind.
You mean my home that burned down in Atlanta, Georgia? is that what you were about to say? Were you about to say, and your burnt up, crispy home in Atlanta, Georgia? Is that what you were about to say?
I was going to say your cooked home in Atlanta, Georgia.
That's crazy.
The fried.
What were you about to reference to that isn't there anymore? What was this place?
I was going to say your place in New York, but you don't have a place yet when you do the show.
Oh, no. I don't live in New York.
Well, you will be for 2 months.
How long you got to be somewhere for you to live there? Did I live in Berkeley?
No. You were there for what, 6 months?
6 months.
That's not living there, I don't think.
What's living there? So I've been in New York City for 3 months.
I would say a year.
1 year is living somewhere?
I think so. When you're like, yeah, I live here now. Like you know, like you have like all your places you go to get food, to doctors, dentists.
I have been in Berkeley for 6 months. You don't think I went to the doctor for 6 months?
No.
I certainly went to the doctor, bitch. I had
to get checked out.
I had a whole fucking vocal thing.
That was when you were in Berkeley? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I went
to the doctor like several times.
But did you go to the dentist there? Did you?
I did get my teeth cleaned, yes.
Okay.
How often do you get your teeth cleaned?
I go every 3 months.
Yeah, I got my teeth cleaned. I was there for 6 months, Monét.
But that's not normal. Normally you go twice a year. I go every 3 months. That's a normal thing to do every 3 months.
I ate. I had places to eat there too. I ate almost every day, if you can believe it. I didn't go back to New York to grab my food. You can open it. You can open it.
Would you ever want to live in Berkeley again? SF is too cold. People have been asking me like, girl, it's so chilly up here in SF. I'm like, no.
It was not. I lived in New York City. It was not that cold. It was colder than you would expect it to be because of California, but girl, I lived in New York City for 12 years. I lived in New York City on the coldest winter in 100 years.
Which one was that?
2012, I want to say. Or maybe that was I lived in the was it 2012?
No, the coldest winter ever was in 1917.
No, I said in 100 years. I didn't say ever.
Well, that would be 100 years. 2012 to 1917 will be 2017, so it would be 100 years.
Wait, what was the coldest one?
I'm looking.
But anyway, I lived there. Or maybe the greatest snowfall. It was either the most amount of snow or the coldest. But yeah, it was like it was so
fucking shoveling snow. I hate shoveling snow. I never want to shovel snow ever again in my life.
You shovel snow? Oh, you had a house.
Yes. Fucking hate that shit, girl.
Whenever I find people from New York City own houses, I'd be like, this is crazy.
Why?
You know why.
Why?
And you know why too. Because most of us in New York City were renting.
Yeah, but
from people like you.
But also, y'all didn't live.
From landlords.
We're born there. Y'all weren't. If you were born,
don't act like most New Yorkers who were born there.
I did not say that. But I was saying the
homes.
people who own houses there, we were born there. We lived there. Y'all were transplants. There are begging to live like us.
There are
honey.
people who are born in New York City who cannot afford to own
I'm not saying that,
homes.
but I'm saying the 2 people that you know from New York, we were born there.
I know more than 2 people from New York.
Who else you know like born from New York?
I know a lot.
I'm asking you. I know. I'm asking you who.
Wait, beat, bitch, move. Do you think that you and Nate are the only 2 people I know who were born and raised in New York City?
I'm asking you who else.
I don't have to tell you who.
You know Kamika, she was born there and owned a home.
Well, you were part of the 1%. All your friends are wealthy.
It's not part of 1%.
All your friends are wealthy.
Also, the 3 New Yorkers you know born there own homes.
Monét, that's because you're in the community of wealthy people.
Shut the fuck up.
Obviously.
So anyway,
Monét's like, everyone I know. How does it? Do you hear how that sounds? Everyone I know owns a home.
So who else? Which New Yorkers do you know?
This is like when Monét was like, everyone has a housekeeper.
I said in St. Lucia.
And then I asked you, did your housekeeper have a housekeeper?
And
you didn't have an answer.
Maybe she did.
And you didn't have an answer.
I said maybe.
Monét's like, everybody has a housekeeper. Are you kidding me? Everyone in your social class has a housekeeper.
When you can tell me other New Yorkers you know who were born there, then we can have a discussion. When you say
Thorgy
and her family owned their home in Long Island.
You don't know if they own that home.
Yes, she did. Thorgy owned her whole special on fucking the Logo channel.
I didn't watch it. Let's take a break. Okay, let's be real. This time of year is chaos. Whether your kids are out of school, family is visiting, or you're just trying to keep up with the packed holiday calendar, the last thing you want to do is be standing in front of your fridge at 6 p.m. wondering, what am I gonna make for dinner? This is why I have been leaning hard on Home Chef, and honestly, total game changer. Now Jacob can finally live that trad wife life he's always wanted to live. And now Home Chef has teamed up with Gordon Ramsay. Yes, that Gordon Ramsay, the mean British guy, the guy who yells at people on TV, but also happens to be one of the best chefs in the world. He's bringing 5-star stress-free recipes straight to your kitchen. So when I say I've been channeling my chef lately, honey, orders up.
Yes. And y'all, these dishes come with all the fresh, pre-portioned ingredients delivered right to your door. The instructions are easy to follow. Everything tastes delicious and amazing. And it actually feels like I cooked something impressive without spending hours in the kitchen. Home Chef is rated #1 by users of other meal kits for quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe ease.
And let me tell you right now, if it can make Monét be a good cook, it can do it for anyone.
You're bugging because you know I'm a good cook. You're jealous.
For anyone. If it can work for Monét, it can work for anyone. Okay. Now, some nights I go to them with the oven ready trays. I just want to pop something in and forget it. Other times I try for the culinary collection when I'm feeling a little bit fancy. And now with Gordon Ramsay's exclusive recipes in the mix, I'm genuinely excited about dinner again. Plus, they've got over 30 meal options every week. They're super customizable for whatever diet or taste you're working with, whether you're cooking for yourself, your partner, or a whole crew. Home Chef has got you covered. Oh, and it's affordable, like actually affordable. On average, you're saving about $86 a month on groceries.
Yes. For a limited time, Home Chef is offering our listeners 50% off and free shipping for your first box, plus free dessert for life. Go to homechef.com/rivalry. That's homechef.com/rivalry for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. Homechef.com/rivalry. Must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert.
So let me be real with y'all. A few years ago, I was in a tough spot where I felt really overwhelmed by some work stuff, really stressed out with some friendship stuff, some relationship stuff. It all felt like it was all happening at the same time. And your girl felt like she was drowning a little bit. Well, maybe not drowning, but like treading water, you know? And, you know, that's when I finally got into therapy. I got into therapy and it really is something that changed my life. And I wish there was something like Rula when I was looking for therapy. And the reason why Rula stands out is that they're a healthcare company, not a subscription, not some vague techie thing. They connect you directly with licensed in-network therapists, and you give them your insurance info, preferences, your goals, and then they match you with real providers who are available as soon as tomorrow. The average copay is only about $15 a session, and sometimes less depending on your plan. Y'all, this is therapy with no strings attached. That's therapy that works the system you're already working in. You catch that? Like if your insurance covers your physical health, why wouldn't it cover your mental health too? It's all one body. Hello. Rula makes sure it does. No wait lists, no back and forth, no weird middlemen, just solid care, vetted providers, and a process that actually respects your time and your needs. Thousands of people are already using Rula to get affordable, high quality therapy that's actually covered by insurance. Visit rula.com/rivalry to get started. After your sign up, you'll be asked how you heard about them, and please support our show and let them know we sent you. That's rula.com/rivalry. You deserve mental health care that works with you, not against your budget.
You ever
check your balance and feel like you're getting hit from all sides? I've been there. I've dealt with the $35 overdraft fees on a $4 coffee, the monthly maintenance fees that sneak up like rent, and let's not even get into how long some places take to actually pay you. And it all adds up and not in your favor. You know, when I was in college, I had overdrafted on a pretzel from that pretzel shop at the mall, and that pretzel cost me like $65. I am still quaking from that. That's why I respect what Chime is doing. When you set up a direct deposit through Chime, you get access to a bunch of smart, fee-free features. You get paid up to 2 days early, which makes a huge difference when timing is tight. You also get free overdraft charge up to $200 on debit card purchases and cash withdrawals if you qualify. They've already spotted members over $30 billion total, and they've made everyday banking feel like it should. Simple, transparent, and on your side. No monthly fees, no minimums, and they've got over 47,000 fee-free ATMs, which is more than the top 3 national banks combined. Yes, you heard that, combined. If this would have been around when I was younger, I would have never spent all that money on that pretzel, and it would have saved me a lot of stress and a lot of fees. Work on your financial goals through Chime today. Open an account in 2 minutes at chime.com/rivalry. That's chime.com/rivalry. Chime. Feels like progress.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Spot and eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Timing depends on submission of payment file. Fees apply at out-of-network ATMs. Bank ranking and number of ATMs according to U.S. News and World Report 2023. Chime checking account required.
Support for this podcast is brought to you by Walden University. Ever catch yourself thinking, what if I could go after what I actually want and really make a difference? You're not alone. And that's exactly why I want to tell you about Walden University. For over 50 years, Walden has helped working adults like you get the W with the knowledge and skills to build the future you want and make a difference where it matters most. If you've been waiting for the right moment, this is it. Head to waldenu.edu and take that first step. Walden University, set a course for change. Certified and operated by Chev. This message is brought to you by today's sponsor, Walden University. Set a course for change. Want to make real change in your life, career, and community? At Walden University, we give you the support and flexibility you need to get the W. With online programs designed for working professionals, you'll gain hands-on skills to take on real-world challenges and succeed. Your future is waiting, and Walden is here to help you achieve it. Take the first step. Visit waldenu.edu. Walden University. Set a course for change. Certified to operate by Chev.
Yu Hamasaki.
Yamasaki, I don't know her family.
Well, she moved there when she was 6, but she's a New Yorker.
I mean, I don't know about Yuha. You know more about Yuha than me.
I'm going to assume she was renting to help my case here.
You know my favorite story about Yuha? You always tell about when she's just laughing at you guys had the same underwear on.
Yeah, it was a really crazy story.
She's a crazy person. I didn't see Slajon Royale. Did she do well on that?
I don't know. I think it's still going on.
No,
I saw one of these. Spoiler alert. Can you apologize to our guests for?
Spoiler alert. I guess Yuha did okay.
She came in 6th place.
Okay, that's good. Good for Yuha.
So who won?
Bridging.
Where's she from?
Philippines season 1.
Philippines. Mabuhay.
Yeah. Honestly, missed opportunity to not have Joella on it. Maybe she was too soon, but no, Lydia Butthole Collins went right back. They should have had her on there.
Who, Joella?
Yeah.
I agree.
Don't forget the Ella.
And I never will forget it.
You know, I'll never forgive her for skipping out on that game night when we were all gonna meet her, and she ditched you, me, and Kim.
I remember.
Wow.
I remember. But then,
they're doing a Latina Royale one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Who do you want to see?
Ooh, I want to see. I don't think she'll go back and compete on. Maybe she will. I would love to see Valentino on there.
No, I mean it's a Drag Race Mexico show, so she wouldn't go from a host of Drag Race Mexico to.
Oh, I know who I want to go see there.
I want to see
Ginger Minge. She's Puerto Rican. She's what? She's Puerto Rican. Are you going to deny Ginger Minge her Boricua? Her Boricua, Morena, Dominicanos, Colombiana. Okay. I want the least. I want Crystal Method. I want Ginger Minge. I want Delta Work.
No, I think Delta Work is very, very, very Mexican.
I'm just being Mexican.
Jesus Christ.
Who else else can we put on the show?
I want Violet Chachki.
Violet Chachki.
That is a stretch.
Bianca Del Rio. I mean, Bianca looks very. She looks very Hispanic, but she's not like.
Yeah.
Hola, you know what I mean? Ooh, sorry, that just really sent me. Oh, I really took myself pink with that one.
But she's sweating over there.
Ooh, I am cooking.
Olivia
Honestly,
Lux?
Who?
Olivia Lux is Latina?
Apparently.
Oh wow. Good for her.
Honestly, Violet Chachki would probably go and eat the girlies up.
She would go for
She'd
sure.
be like, hola. Hola, honey.
Violet would obviously she did very well. She's a great drag
She's
queen.
a drag race winner.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Honestly, Ginger Minge and Violet Chachki make it to the top 2 again on the Latina Royale would be insane.
When are you gonna settle your beef with Ginger Minge?
You want to invite her on the pod?
I would love if she came on the pod.
Let's invite her on.
Okay.
Open invitation. I don't have beef with Ginger Minge. I just like making
Bob.
fun. I just like making fun of her. I like making fun of people.
For the past year.
I just love making fun of people. There are certain people that make fun of it who are like cool with it, and I don't think she's cool with it.
And how do you think she feels?
I don't know. We can ask her.
I don't think she'll come on the show, by the way.
I make fun of Mistress all the time. She's cool with it.
Yeah, but that's Mistress's vibe with everyone. Ginger Minge is just living her life, trying to do a little hocus pocus.
All I said was that she's Puerto Rican. And she is Puerto Rican.
Do you think Ginger Minge has ever been to Puerto Rico?
Obviously. She's Puerto Rican.
Biannually.
She's the J-Lo of Drag Race.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, Ginger Minge come on the show.
Stop. Okay. Whew. Man, what are these questions? Sorry. I don't know.
I mean, this was I had a topic. I have a couple different topics that I pulled up.
What's this topic?
This is about like etiquette and rules and like what's polite and like that kind of stuff.
I have way more etiquette than you.
First of all, that in and of itself had little to no etiquette.
I have way more etiquette than you.
That with just that act alone.
Do you know how to properly set a table?
Of course.
Okay, which fork is all the way on the outside?
The little one.
But what is the little one used for?
It's the littlest one. I know it's the littlest one.
What is it used
and
for?
they get bigger as they go toward the center.
Well, what is the little one used for?
It doesn't matter. I know how to set the fucking thing. I know how to set it.
And then
you put the plate and then the saucer, then the bowl. And then you take them as you serve them. So when you come bring the soup, you take the plate and the saucer, you leave the bowl, you grab the soup, you put the thing down, take those away, you put the plate down. I know how to, but also that's when you work as a domestic. I'm sitting at the table, you're setting it. Get that clear.
And you don't know what to
you know how to
you know
set
what fucking fork to use?
You know how to set it, but I know how to use it.
And you don't. What the fuck is the middle spoon used for?
You are setting the table and I'm sitting there waiting for people like you.
What is the big spoon used for? What do you use it for? But you know you're a fucking Neanderthal. Just
you're gagging because I knew how they go. You're gagging. You're shook, shattered, and shorn. Give us an etiquette test, Jacob. Okay. It's time.
What fork goes to the farthest left on the dinner setting?
Why don't you answer?
No, it's your question.
No, you answer.
Your question.
Whose question is it, Jacob?
It's for you, Bob.
Well, what question is this going to answer?
I'll give her one next.
That's a salad fork.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Monét, where does a cake fork go?
The cake fork goes in the middle.
Yeah.
1 for 1.
Okay.
But also, etiquette is more than just the dinner table and where the plates go. It's your behavior. It's who you are and how you are.
And you think that's etiquette? Doing this?
Look at you. I watched your etiquette classes.
I will also warn you that Monét did the section with the Vivian where she
I
took
saw it,
etiquette
and
classes.
she failed miserably.
No, I was great at it.
Miserably.
Oh, rest in peace to Vivian.
R.I.P. Viv.
Rip Viv.
Rip Viv.
Okay, next question.
You know, I was a trained butler.
For who?
For the Jekyll and Hyde Club.
They're not fucking butlers. They're all waiters.
I was a butler at the Jekyll and Hyde Club.
Who were you butling?
The patrons.
So you were what was your role? What was your job? What did you do?
I was a butler. You know what a butler is?
Yeah, but what were your job? What were your job responsibilities
First of all, I would tend to the needs of our guest.
How?
First of all, it was a character that I played, but I had to go. So my name was Mortimer Grimm, and I was a butler who went to a school called Connecticut Etiquette. It's an etiquette school in Connecticut called Connecticut Etiquette. And yes, I did make that up myself. I had to do my own character research. So I say my name is Mortimer Grimm. I went to etiquette school. They say where I said in Connecticut. They say what's it called? I said Connecticut etiquette.
Okay. Next question.
And I did research because I'm a method.
What's the next question?
Okay. You should excuse yourself if you must leave the table during a meal.
What? Do what?
True or false? You should excuse yourself if you must leave the table during a meal.
You should ask to be excused. But yeah, you should be like, I have to. You don't just get up and leave.
Are you asking us or telling us?
I'm telling you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. May I please be excused? I have to excuse myself. I'm sorry. And then you take your napkin and you dab. And then you fold it and you put it on your seat, not on the table like a monster.
So wrong. You don't have to excuse yourself. You excuse yourself 4 times. That is redundant and is annoying and it is reductive.
How does you excuse yourself 4 times?
You said, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom. Sorry, I have to see, excuse me. You said you excuse yourself 4 times.
First of all, let's let Jacob answer the question.
Oh, it wasn't that elaborate of an answer. It was just true. You should excuse yourself.
That is correct.
You don't excuse yourself so
So
many
is
times.
it etiquette to walk in on your phone and be
the
like,
time
buy, sell? When you walk into people's, is that etiquette?
Buy, sell.
We had a whole conversation about you barging into my workspace in people's homes on your phone. Is that etiquette?
You do in places that you respect. I don't respect this space.
Is that etiquette?
I don't respect it, so that's why.
Is that etiquette?
Yes, because it's another place I need to respect.
You've already failed.
My question, Jacob.
You've no etiquette.
Oh, okay. What do you do if your fork falls on the floor while you're dining?
You allow the butler to pick it up and him to serve you.
That's definitely not the answer.
That's what I would do.
And then what?
And then the butler must take it back to clean it and then bring it back to the table and place it right where it belonged at the beginning.
That is, okay, that's definitely not what you do. I would like to say what you do.
Okay, what do you do?
If your fork falls to the ground, you do not reach down and pick it up. You request another fork. You go, oh, I'm so sorry. I've dropped my fork. I've made a horrible mistake. May I please have another? They will bring it to you on a plate, on a platter, on a napkin. You will take it off of the napkin and place it down, and then someone will retrieve it.
And who's someone? The butler.
It might not be a butler. It
will
might be a
the
waiter.
Butler.
Jacob, what do you do?
Yeah, you just asked for a new one.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
No.
You're both right.
Thank you.
No, I said it right.
I said it right.
Because you forgot the tray.
They don't always bring on a tray.
When not at your place. Not the places you frequent. They just be handed to you holding the prongs. Handed to you handle side out. You ever I always want to do this bit where like if I like serve people, I don't really serve food, but I've always loved the idea of giving someone a drink. Like it's just like this.
Oh God! And just have your finger in the drink.
Like if you drop the drink, you're like, here you go.
It's like the guy from
like how do you respond to that?
Oh, that's crazy, girl. I'm like, can you get me a new beverage and keep your fucking fingers on my drink?
Is that etiquette?
Who's asking?
The quiz apparently.
Wait, I mean, last question, because then we're tied.
Okay. If somebody asks you to pass the salt, what do you pass them?
You pass them the salt and the pepper shaker. That's correct. Do you know why?
This is not my question.
Do you know why?
Because they're in a caddy together. You don't take it out of the caddy.
No, because everyone likes a little pepper with their salt. It is true.
Yeah, that's correct, Monét.
That's correct.
Right.
I know.
That's not written in
That is correct.
That's not written in that thing. Jacob is making shit up. Now Jacob just adding stuff. Is this my last one?
Yes.
Talk to me.
Okay. What fork do you start with?
I start with salad fork.
That's correct.
I guess we're both as etiquetted as the other one. Isn't that crazy? You're gagged.
Should we?
Even though I didn't grow up in the upper crust like you.
I did not grow up in the upper crust.
You and Cuomo.
Oh my God.
I'm assuming that's where you grew up.
Oh.
Next to Cuomo.
Me and Zoran were contemporaries.
I don't know.
You know Zoran, Mom Donnie's younger than us? Isn't that crazy? He's 33.
I hadn't considered how his age, to be honest. Have you seen the mayoral debate?
Bitch, he is cooking.
It's Mondami, Cuomo, and what's the other guy's name?
Sowa.
Oh, he just had a birthday.
What's the other guy's name?
Curtis Sowa, I believe.
Anyway, so they're like, all right, where do you guys believe how do you feel about public transportation? And Mondami's like, I believe that, of course, I take the one train every single day, and we need to keep our prices low, and that's important. And then Cuomo's like, bitch, I have not been on the train in so long. I don't know what y'all broke asses do. And then Curtis is like, I got stabbed on the one train. I got the so-and-so crime family shaked me on the one train. I used to be a drug dealer. And they'd be like, all right, so tell us what parade would you do? And Mondami's like, they're all great. I would do the Puerto Rican Day Parade because I like them. Then Cuomo's like, yeah, sure, his. He's like, I got ran over by a car one time at a parade. I'm like, this guy, Curtis Silva, he is like the New York City crazy, but like somehow liberal version of RFK, I feel. He's been stabbed. He's been chased down by the mob.
He's so interesting.
Everything wild has happened to this guy. He is insane.
They did the question was, what's your favorite music venue? So Mamdani said the Forest Hill Stadium. Curtis Silva said the Chainsmokers.
This is crazy. This guy, honestly, he has my vote.
He said the Chainsmokers. He also, to be fair, Curtis Wola is a Republican with terrible policy.
Oh, he's a Republican? He's a Republican?
Yeah, he's a Republican candidate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mamdani is the Democrat who beat Cuomo.
Yeah. Oh, got it.
And
Mamdani's running. I mean, sorry, and Cuomo's running as a independent.
Yeah.
I thought there were 3 Democrats running against each other.
Some of Silva's policies is he wants stricter policing on children.
On children?
Yeah, he wants to like make it easier to arrest children who are committing crimes.
Have you met New York City children? I'm sorry.
No, girl, I would agree, girl. I went to the 3rd worst middle school in New York City, girl.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, New York City children are the scariest. Like
being on the train when school gets out is scary.
I would rather walk through the Bronx at 3 a.m. with a suit made of $100 bills than ride the train at 3:15.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What these children will do to your self-esteem, your energy.
They're just so good at reading.
It's the worst. Y'all are, I don't know what they do to y'all at school, but y'all are released and you become, like when us in the South, when we rode the bus home, maybe there was a little period of time where we were like maybe giving the bus driver some fever. But like, I just don't remember just like becoming like, just terrorizing anything in my vision. What is going on with y'all?
That's pretty accurate. I will say that's pretty accurate.
Like what's happening?
You know, we just have a lot of pent up anger and aggression. And that's, I mean, yeah, New York is a fucked up place. You live in New York City. Not like you know New York is not fucked up and crazy.
But I was an adult in New York City. I gotta be honest with you. Raising a child in New York City seems crazy. If I had a baby, I'd be like, I gotta go to Jersey, Philly,
Connecticut,
at least White Plains, so you can go down to New York City from time to time. But like being like, I'm going to raise my baby on 106 in Amsterdam is Ari Kiki. They didn't own their place.
Ari Kiki.
Ari Kiki. Her family did not own
I used to think about people that live in
Ari Kiki.
I'm pretty sure she's from Jersey.
No, Ari Kiki is definitely from the Upper East Side. Her dad was a super.
A super is pretty close to owning a building.
That's literally an employee of the building. Literally an employee of the building. That's like saying the janitor basically owns the Empire State Building.
You just had a fucking Ravenson moment where you're like,
Ari Kiki. She lives in Jersey now.
Oh, that's what she does.
But she's from the Upper East Side.
Ari Kiki was you remember when she would do her numbers to just like throw herself around the bar?
Yes.
She would just fall off the stage and bang herself into walls. She would post next day, bruises, bleeding, her eyes falling out. She was Ari Kiki.
Okay, eyes were not falling out, but bruises and bleeding is actually very accurate. And Ari Kiki is a big girl.
Very big girl.
So she would like throw her body and just like hit the ground.
Like, I'm not kidding, like bump into the wall. She'll be on stage at the Ritz and just she'll climb up the stairs on the side and just throw herself down the entire stairs.
Yeah, I remember. And bounce down.
Ari Kiki was wild.
Yeah, she was. One day we should do a whole episode about the crazy people that we have met in New York City nightlife.
Do you know what we have to do?
You mean the one about New York City nightlife?
Do we already do one?
Yes, girl.
But about the characters though.
No, do you know what we need to do? One day we need to go to New York City and go rent out a podcast space and have guests, like New York City guests. Yeah, that'll be fun.
I did this once.
For Sibling Rivalry.
I did it for Sibling Rivalry.
When did you do that?
I did an entire episode at Sony Hall with all the queens when you were away at Drag Race.
Where is the episode? I never saw that.
It is on the internet. We did a Sony Hall. You remember?
Jacob, is that true?
I don't think I was working for the podcast.
I think it was Mitch at the time. But yeah, it was me, Keisha, Jasmine, Marty.
Oh, I do remember that.
Oh no.
At Sony Hall.
Yeah, Jasmine Rice.
That's your ex-girlfriend.
That's not my ex-girlfriend.
That's what you told everyone.
She and I have both debunked this thing that you said, and we have both debunked it. So out of three of us, two of us said it is not true.
You're cahooting.
You mean
you're in cahoots? You're colluding.
Yeah, colluding.
Yeah,
cahooting.
You are cahooting.
No, we're colluding, not cahooting. We're in cahoots because we're colluding.
But you are cahooting. You're cahooting and colluding.
No, we're in cahoots and we're
you're
colluding. No, cahooting is not a word.
Jacob,
colluding is.
Cahooting is a word.
No, cahoots is a word.
But you can cahoot.
I don't think so.
You can't cahoot.
Jacob, please.
Cahoot can be a verb.
No, I don't think so. No, we because ing is not. Wait,
look at the word cahoot.
It's not. It is
cahoot.
not.
What is it? What? Cahoot.
You can't be cahooting is
now
not a word.
Look up cahoot as a verb.
It's not.
I think if on dictionary.com
noun.
You can use it as a gerund.
No, you cannot.
It would say if you could use it as a verb.
You trust dictionary.com. The white man's dictionary.
Do you apologize to me?
Never in a million years.
Oxford is the white man's dictionary. Now go to Urban Dictionary.
You think Webster's a nigga?
go to Urban Dictionary. See what it say about cahooting. Would your
husbando?
In cahoots is not even.
Y'all niggas was cahooting. Cahootism. You're a cahooter. She was your cahooter.
You see, you and your niggerish language over here.
She was your fucking cahooter. Exactly. My fucking scarf is sliding all the way back. Jesus.
You look like Jujubee on when we did the Dungeons and Drag Queens. Wasn't that crazy?
All that lace?
With her lace every episode. And we all looked at her lace.
Well, I just assumed that she knew. And then she was like, why didn't no one tell me? Like, we thought you had a mirror. You had a mirror, bitch. Like, did you not? You glued it down yourself.
Like the first day was normal. Because we shot that one for 6 days? No, 3 days.
3 days.
By day 3, it was.
No, it started off bad. And then she trimmed it back because she was like, my lace was so bad.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, the first
the first 2 days it was crazy.
Yeah.
And on the third day she finally trimmed it
back.
Was
it season 1 or 2?
Two.
Season 2.
So if you watch what's the show I was on with the devil?
Lucifer.
What?
I know where this is going.
We must say we're here.
No, I know. I remember
we're here. I'm screaming. That's hilarious.
So on Lucifer, this happened to me twice on 2 different films, which is insane. I have my wig on and I have a ponytail on. So what's the guy's name, the actor who plays Lucifer? Robert or
Tom Ellis.
Tom Ellis. Who's actually friends with Mila Jam, by the way, randomly.
How'd you get Robert from Tom?
So he and I are dancing together, and I have this idea. I'm like, oh, it'd be so fun if I pick you up and kind of spin you around in a circle. It'd be so cute. So shout out Godoy made this out for me, by the way. It'd be so cute if I pick you up and spin around in a circle. And they were like, yeah, do that. Girl, take after take after take. He is a big man. He's my size. So I'm lifting like 230 pounds like over and over again. I'm start sweating. My wig starts sliding back. So if you look at this thing, like the takes, my wig is like my hairline is going back, front, back, front, back, because they're using different takes. And there is one take, I can't tell where my wig is so far back. And I'm like, how did you guys not clock it? This is a bad, because I was sweating so much, my wig just like sliding back.
But did you feel it? Why didn't you like adjust it?
I did end up adjusting it. So I ended up pulling it back down, but they were like, all right, take another take. But then I was like, you ever feel your wig and you're like, is my wig far back? And you'd be like, is it? And then you look at someone, they're like, no, but that person you're looking at is not like.
Oh, there it is.
Is that the one?
I think, girl, it's one of the ones.
But yeah, my wig. And then it happened again in a fucking movie I did called The Coco Fondue Show with Puerto Rican superstar Ginger Minch and Manila Luzon. We were in a movie together, and Jackie Beat. It's called The Coco Fondue Show. And I went back and watched it, and my wig, like, it was giving like Vander Von Odd, like fucking. I remember being like,
this is why I don't wear ponytails like
I was
that.
like, and all of y'all were just looking at me, and no one at any point thought to be like, girl, your wig is halfway back your head. And that time, I actually had my assistant with me, Louise.
Louise.
And I was like, Louise, this is crazy. The fact that you were coming over to me between shots and being like, looks great is crazy.
I will. So that is the thing. Patty's done this too. We have done a thing, and then I'm thinking we're good, bitch. And then I see the thing. I'm like, girl, you ain't tell me that y'all's back there watching the monitor.
You know what it is? I don't think people. You know what it is? When I am on set, I'm like, this is. First of all, I know how out of touch we sound. I know. So they're out of touch. Yeah, we are. Okay, but like when you're on camera, you can't see yourself. There's no mirrors. The monitors are not facing you. So you're like, I need someone who is just like staring at the monitor like crazy.
Yeah,
looking because it is once it's shot, it's shot.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, 95% of the time, Patty's really
wants
on
to
it.
defend himself.
Patrick,
grab the mic. Go over to the mic, Patrick. Defend
95%
yourself.
of the time, but there's that 5% where Patty's like, well, girl, it is what it is.
Patrick, you want to defend yourself? Let's ask the audience.
Like 95% of the time, Patty would stop. We'd be like, no, da-da-da-da. But that 5% of the time, what is the last shot of the day? Patty's like, bitch, wrap it up.
I will say this, and this is not y'all's fault, but like, I guess it was a period piece and you had to do this.
What?
But the makeup they made y'all do for Lovecraft Country was criminal.
Awful.
Criminal.
Awful. We look bad. But it was because it was a period thing.
I'd have been like, I don't give a fuck.
Full glam.
I'd have been like, I would have been cut no matter what.
No, they wouldn't.
I'd have been like, no, we had a highlight back in my time, honey. I'm a time traveler. This is y'all got ghouls and monsters. I can't time travel for highlight.
Yeah, we look like ghouls.
It is bad.
When I tell you, it was a suggestion of an eye. It was crazy.
No, I remember being like, woofiana, honey.
And we shot that in Atlanta in the summer in this speakeasy thing they made. When I tell you, because you know when you film, you can't put the AC on. It was so fucking hot in this room with all these dancers, all these kids. We were like sweating. It was crazy. But
yeah, that does sound. But I remember watching me like, ooh, sis, they got you.
It was Atlanta, Georgia in August. Okay, so I'm gonna bring next time I come over here, I'm gonna bring 2 watermelons. We're gonna saran wrap them to our bodies. We have to do a little tax.
But like, no, that's not how it works. You have to work for like 24 hours and document it. Doing a podcast.
No, not a podcast. We're gonna do things. We're gonna like be making things. You're gonna be living your life.
I think we have to do it for 24 hours, including sleeping. You have to sleep with it on. Mm-hmm. So we have to go from noon.
Maybe not a watermelon then. Maybe something else.
From like noon, in case it breaks.
It's not gonna break. What are you doing?
Watermelons can break.
If it's breaking your bed, wash the fucking sheets. It's been a minute anyway.
We have our sheets washed regularly.
How often do you wash your sheets?
Every week.
Every week.
What do you do? We got to come to every 3 days.
Every 4.
You would try to change the answer after we said our.
Not every week too. Sometimes you're a little lazy. Go 2 weeks.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't wash my own sheets.
And now you see how the other half lives. Now y'all see this is the real Bob the drag queen. The one that he don't show y'all for real. Y'all just saw a little glimpse of it.
I've never been shy about having a housekeeper.
Wow, must be nice.
It is nice for all of us. We're having a great transaction. In fact, I'll talk about how nice it is after this break.
Oh no, sorry.
This is the end.
Yeah.
We're talking for 3 hours. You want to talk more?
Yes, Monét. I would love to talk to you more. I like talking to you. Is that okay? You don't mind, do you?
No, thank you.
That's crazy. All right, well, everyone, Monét doesn't want to talk, so bye. Also, if you want to catch our Sibling Rivalry, that is exclusively on our Patreon, where we talk about current events. So please hop over there. You can go to Sibling Rivalry. .com.
Just Google Sibling Rivalry and Patreon and you'll find it right there.
Yes. Patreon.com/Sibling Rivalry podcast.
There we go.